Faith. It's often touted as a beacon of hope, a wellspring of love, a sanctuary for the weary soul. We are taught from a young age to revere faith, to embrace it as a guiding light in a world often shrouded in darkness. Yet a glance at history reveals a more unsettling narrative. The gates of our secret garden are now open. Welcome to the monastery lost in the woods. That hidden place where you and me are going to sit together and have a chat in peace. Tonight, under a full moon, we are going to talk about religion as the root of all evil. Faith, particularly when interwoven with organized religion, has often mutated into a double-edged sword, its glow eclipsed by shadows of violence and war. From the Crusades to modern sectarian strife, religion has served as both justification and catalyst for brutality. Can faith, lauded as a harbinger of peace, truly be the root of such enduring conflict? To answer, we must scrutinize the interplay between faith, power, and human proclivity for violence. History whispers a cautionary tale, its pages stained with the blood of countless souls sacrificed on the altar of religious fervor. The Crusades, spanning centuries, stand as a testament to the insidious power of faith to ignite conflict. Fueled by papal pronouncements, Christian armies marched east, leaving devastation in their wake, all in the name of reclaiming the Holy Land. The 30 Years' War, ignited by religious tensions between Catholics and Protestants, ravaged Europe in the 17th century. Fast forward to the 20th century, and we witness the horrors of the Bosnian War, fueled by ethnic and religious hatred. These examples share a common thread: the exploitation of religious sentiment to justify violence and subjugation. Unfortunately, the spectre of religiously motivated conflict is not confined to the history books. In Europe, tensions between Christian and Muslim communities, exacerbated by the refugee crisis and right-wing populism, threaten to boil over. In Canada, the discovery of unmarked graves at former residential schools has reignited the debate about colonialism and religious indoctrination. In the Middle East, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict continues to defy resolution, perpetuating a cycle of violence. Religion remains a potent force, capable of both uniting and dividing, inspiring both compassion and cruelty. Religion is often wielded as a tool of manipulation, a means of controlling the masses and furthering political agendas. Throughout history, those in power have exploited the allure of faith to consolidate authority and legitimize rule. The divine right of kings is one example of how religion has been used to justify absolute power and silence dissent. By cloaking themselves in divine authority, rulers could quell opposition and maintain their grip on power. To break free from religiously motivated violence, we must cultivate a spirit of critical inquiry, embracing reason, compassion, and empathy. Education in its purest form is the antidote to the poison of ignorance and intolerance. By fostering critical thinking, promoting interfaith dialogue, and exposing individuals to diverse perspectives, we can equip future generations to navigate our interconnected world. Just as we wouldn't dictate how a friend should run their home when we visit them, no one has the right to impose their religion and customs upon others when migrating. We must teach our children to question, analyze, and think for themselves, respecting all faiths while acknowledging the right to choose their own spiritual path. The path to peace demands a fundamental shift in our collective consciousness, questioning whether we should all share the same space. If peace is a priority, perhaps living apart and avoiding religious friction is a better option. If people can't respect each other, why live together and propagate violence? Do we really need to live together, especially when people aren't culturally aligned or willing to learn and adapt? We must choose the path of peace, whether that means building a world where faith serves as a source of unity or finding harmony and separation. Just as couples may choose to divorce due to irreconcilable differences, we should consider a similar approach when individuals are unable to adapt to a foreign culture. This is not about race, but about shared values, tolerance, and our collective ability to build a functional society. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe. For a more personal connection, please visit our Patreon community, links available under this episode's notes. The gates of our secret garden are now closed.